Luke, a disappointing defeat on the road. What did you make of that one?
Yeah, you summed up really disappointing, annoying. Again, another game that we're banging and just fall short again. It's not good enough, disappointing.
Yeah, and it's slim margins, isn't it? You're so competitive up to the 80th minute and then it's just one ball that bounces kind of the wrong way and that's what ends in the goal.
Yeah, I think you said it's a tackle that falls the wrong way. I think it's a tackle that we win. To be honest with you, if we're all smart and we run up to the ref and appeal it and overturn it, you've seen it so many times where a bit of pressure on the ref and then VAR gets involved. So I think there's probably a bit of that. We need to learn the dark arts. Only two of us go up to the ref. I think if we all run over to the ref and say it's a foul, I think we'll probably get it. But yeah, it's a ball that falls the wrong way. It's a great finish. They've took a scrappy chance and we haven't. And yeah, we're falling the wrong side of a 1-0.
Was that one of the things that the manager said after the game in terms of appealing for the foul after that goal?
No, he's not said anything about that. I just feel that's come from me. I think that's something all season we've not done well enough. I think the dark side of the game we can get better at. The top teams, everyone moans that they get decisions, but if you watch them, every single one of them appeals, and we've not done that today. And I'm not saying it changed anything, but all likelihood it could have done. So yeah, I think that's come from me, not the boss. I think it's just something we can do.
Yeah, I suppose as well it's a case of taking your opportunities because there were chances there to take the points.
Yeah, I think taking opportunities, we had good chances, we had good moments where we've turned over possession half the pitch and unfortunately we've not took the final ball or the final chance. And yeah, they've took their chance from a ball that's Palmer's made two great saves, but they've took ultimately the game winner is a scrappy tackle that's fallen their way and they've a lovely composed finish.
Yeah. How's it been in terms of just trying to keep the positive mentality? Because the last few weeks have been pretty tough, haven't they?
Yeah, to be fair, it's been tough last few weeks, but we're taking positives that we're in every game, but at some point that becomes a negative in my eyes. You can be in every game, but so many times a big moment can't keep going the wrong way against you. You've got to step up to that and own it. And to be fair, I think as a group we are doing that, and it's been difficult and disappointing, but as a group we're staying strong mentally and we're going to go right to the last day and see where it takes us. Yeah,
you've spoken about the kind of the dark art side of things. What are the other areas that you think you need to change to start then getting the margins to go in your favour?
No, I think everyone will probably agree with us that there's not a massive load that we need to change. We're in every single game until big moments, and I think it's just getting the know-how and to come out on the right side of them and hook up by crook. You've got to find a way to do that, and I think that's been the main point that I've taken from this season is that big moments, too many times we've fallen on the wrong side of it. And I don't like to talk about luck, but sometimes there's been an element of that not going our way a few times where the tackle today can fly anywhere, but it's fallen to Sar's feet, and there's an element of luck about that. But yeah, we've just got to keep plugging away and hope that the luck swing around come the final end of the season.
Yeah, it feels like it has really been that way in the last few weeks, hasn't it? You've had the injuries as well. I think you've almost got half the squad that's sidelined or had some sort of knock in the last few days or so, and it's those kind of things that really kind of add up on you.
Yeah, you can't fault the boys for that. There's boys out there that are carrying issues and are playing through pain to help the boys. It's been a tough few weeks of injuries to key players, and everyone's determined to get out there for the boys and just keep trying and see what happens.
Yeah. Is there still kind of a perspective element to it? Because I think lots of fans might think back to an interview. I remember you doing really dejected after Swindon, I think it would have been, that often does the rounds on social media. Think back to that game and what's happened since then and where you are now, possibly feeling the same way after a Premier League game. It does show what you've done.
Yeah, we've come a long way, but I don't think anyone in the dressing room is feeling that. We've brought in a lot of new faces. I don't think anyone's feeling that it's okay. We've come a long way in the last few years. We've earned to be at this level, and we're showing in the games that we deserve to be at this level. It's just we're falling on the wrong side of margins, and I wouldn't say we're too dejected in there. We're positive that with hard work we can try and change things around. We might fall short, we might not. We're just going to keep plugging away and see what happens.
Yeah, last one, the support has been excellent, hasn't it? Because even with the results going against you and the defeats in the last few weeks and months, still being able to go over at the end of games and having that kind of applause and those cheers must mean a lot to you and everyone in there. Yeah,
the fans have been top all season. There's been moments where it's been difficult. I think obviously they do recognise the journey that we've been on, and I think they recognise it was always going to be a tough season. But to be fair, I think they can be proud of the team that goes out there every week, regardless of what the result is. There's 11 boys out there. I don't know how many's on the bench. Is it 20 on the bench? Put you on the spot there. But yeah, whoever's on the bench, ready to come on, the 5 subs. there's always 16 players out there that give 110% for the badge and for everything that this club represents. So I think that goes a long way in why the support is so good this season.
Luke, are you and the players thinking about the real prospect of relegation? Is that something that goes through your minds?
No, even that it's never been a conversation. It's just about belief. I think you've just got to keep believing and keep plugging away and see what happens. You know, over the last 2 seasons, we've never sat there and focused on anything or spoke about anything, whether it be promotion, relegation, massive games. We just take it a step at a time, a training session at a day, and I think that's why so many of us have improved over the last 3 years. Just taking it game by game and applying yourself the best way you can and going from there.
And you mentioned about not taking the chances in the game. How do you go about improving that? I suppose that's kind of the $1 million question, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a $1 million question. If I knew that, I'd tell you. But no, it's just, I think it's a mixture of everything. You know, we defend for long periods of the game, and you just got to have that clinical edge and that composure to take them big chances. And to be fair, we've done that this season. You know, we've scored good goals, and it's just a matter of getting back to that.